The sun is just rising over the mountains. It's a still summer morning. We drive along a sleepy Maine road, pull into a dirt driveway in a gravel parking lot. A salty-looking veteran employee raises the flags. The American, Maine, and lastly the blue Sabre flag, the type I've seen at boat shows for years. We're a long way from the glitz and glamour of a Lauderdale, Miami show. The bell rings. It's 6 o'clock and the employees file through the large garage doors. At 6:01, the still morning air is filled with the scream of a bandsaw, the whirl of a buffer, and the thud of a hammer. It's been 13 and a half hours since they and the Power and Yacht team clocked out the day before. They didn't skip a beat. They're on a 10-day build cycle, meaning not that it takes 10 days to build a boat, but rather a new boat is completed and moves off the line every 10 days. It's as ambitious a schedule as their workforce and their facilities allow. There's no room, time, or patience for someone not showing up and giving it their all. Many of the faces here are that of seasoned craftsmen with graying hair. A board inside the shop shows the face of the craftsmen with stars next to their names, indicating how long they've worked there. Many have worked for Sabre for 20, 30, even as many as 40 years. Boat building and a love for their workplace is in their blood. Young faces stand out from the crowd. The next generation of boat builders are a small tribe by comparison, but their drive to leave their mark is anything but. While putting together our Down East issue, my colleagues and I were fortunate enough to work alongside these craftsmen on the line at Sabre. We got our hands covered in resin, tabbing fuel tanks to a hull. We shadowed one worker as they installed the pod drive. A lesson that no matter how advanced marine propulsion gets, it all starts with a man and a chain. We worked in the carpentry shop, where we learned the intricacies of putting together a salon and cockpit table. It's a job that takes 3 people, numerous days, and requires a whole lot of patience. We learned all this and so much more. Now, I've been aboard countless Sabre yachts before and always had a level of respect for the product they put out. Now, after 2 days on the line, that has all changed. I'll look at the window trim and see 17-year veteran Scott Brown, who's built 2,083 frames, pouring epoxy into the frame corners with a paper Dixie cup, the same way he always does. I'll see the salon table and think of Glenn Flagg and Kyle Smith, who taught us how to build the tables, and Lori Clark, who taught us the fine art of finishing them. I'll climb into an engine room and wonder if Tyler Fortin tabbed the fuel tanks to the hull. I'll think of the hard-working craftsmen who punch the clock at 6 o'clock in Raymond and leave it all on the shop floor. I'll never be able to look at a Sabre the same way again. No, that's true. That
3-day weekend every week is pretty cool.
So that's good with that.
So I got a serious question, Lori. Whose side is better, mine or Simon's?
Well, it doesn't
Well, it's
matter.
unfair because I get the air.
No, all right, forget that. All things being equal, how much better is mine than
They're
his?
both equal.
Well, let's do it again.
No.
Give me another piece.
There's got to be a winner.
There's no ties here. No ties in boat building.
So you can